Welcome to Tech Info. Underwater robots are mechanical devices designed to operate in subaquatic conditions without direct human intervention. They are typically used for ocean exploration, underwater infrastructure maintenance, environmental monitoring, and underwater photography. Underwater robots generally fall into one of two categories: remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs. The former refers to unmanned drones remotely controlled by an operator, while the latter are pre-programmed to respond to their environments without human intervention. Typically, underwater robots are equipped with sensors, cameras, and arm-like manipulators to perform tasks while submerged. Collectively, these mechanical devices gather more information about the ocean. Underwater robots. Image, Shutterstock. We have complete maps of the Moon and Mars. Meanwhile, the ocean on our own planet remains 80% unexplored. This is where mechanical devices known as underwater robots come in. What is underwater robotics? Underwater robots are mechanical devices designed to operate in subaquatic conditions without direct human intervention. They are typically used for ocean exploration, underwater infrastructure maintenance, environmental monitoring, and underwater photography. Underwater robots generally fall into one of two categories: remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, and autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs. The former refers to unmanned drones remotely controlled by an operator, while the latter are pre-programmed to respond to their environments without human intervention. Typically, underwater robots are equipped with sensors, cameras, and arm-like manipulators to perform tasks while submerged. Collectively, these mechanical devices gather more information about the ocean. Related reading: Why We Send Robots to Space, and 7 Examples. What are underwater robots used for? Originally, underwater robots were used for defense purposes, either as remotely controlled missiles or recovery vehicles tasked with collecting sunken artillery. These subaquatic machines have since been developed to study marine wildlife and habitats, monitor environmental conditions, maintain underwater structures, such as pipelines and offshore platforms, manage fisheries, and even carry out search and rescue missions. Deep-sea exploration isn't without its challenges though. Starting at the Aquatic zone located 200 meters below, robots must be able to withstand extreme conditions like high pressure, low temperatures, minimal visibility, upkeep issues like corrosion, and delayed communications. Even so, the collective interest to explore the ocean is rising. An already underway global initiative, known as Seabed 2030, is trying to produce a complete map of the ocean floor by the end of the decade. And with recent advances in subsea tech, including the following list of deep diving and seafaring robots. It's never been more possible. Examples of underwater robots. Ocean 1K. Ocean 1K is a 5-foot, deep-sea diving humanoid built for exploration. Developed by the Robotics Lab at Stanford University, the robot is equipped with advanced haptic feedback systems and stereoscopic vision that allow human operators to feel like they're swimming the depths, interacting with the environment and manipulating submerged objects via 8 multidirectional thrusters. Bioswimmer. Resembling a tuna fish, Bioswimmer is an unmanned, biomimetic underwater robot designed to enhance port security and monitor submerged infrastructure. The Wave Glider. The Wave Glider is an unmanned, autonomous surface vehicle designed for ocean monitoring and data collection. Made by Liquid Robotics, it's essentially a surfboard-sized float tethered to a subsurface wing rack, which hangs about 8 meters deep, that uses wave energy for propulsion. Bell. Bell is a soft robotic fish designed by mechanical engineering students at ETH Zurich that collects environmental DNA samples. The 3-foot-long, autonomous drone replicates the biomimicry of an actual fish, with a self-propelling silicon tail fin. It uses artificial intelligence to navigate its location while taking isolated samples and recording high-resolution video. Thank you for listening.